patient.
Love is kind. It does not envy.
Or it does not boast.
It is not proud. It does not dishonor others.
It is not self-seeking.
It keeps no record of wrongs.
It is not easily angered.
Hello, everybody. So, I'm Shala. I'm AJ's best friend, and I have the absolute honor of introducing AJ Neaher and his band to tribute tonight. So, AJ, come on out, baby.
I started music when I was like 6 years old in this small playhouse from my hometown, and my mother put me in these summer plays for like youth, and I stuck with musical theater all until middle school, and I was tired of the drama aspect, so I kept singing.
Every day and every night you be on my mind.
I think every music teacher I've ever had was inspiring, just for the fact that they brought a side of me out that normally wouldn't have come out if I didn't have any music in my life through school and after school programs and things like that. There was this one chorus teacher I had. Her name was Mrs. Minor, Bowie High School. It was funny, her last name was Minor. She had a chorus program of like almost 300, all different choirs, and she saw something in me, and she took me out of the beginning chorus and put me in the advanced chorus, which was an honor because I was the only freshman in there, and that was really cool.
And I'll say it again, I'm really missing you like hella crazy.
I get energy and inspiration from all music. When I was in high school, I really liked the whole neo-soul movement, like Erykah Badu, D'Angelo, Maxwell, that kind of thing. And then I kind of sort of went through phases, and when I hit college, being exposed to all this different classical music, I decided let's take a look at classic rock artists. And I really enjoy people like Kansas, the Police, the Beatles. You know, the Beatles especially really just tickle my fancy. Adele, she's got such a soulful voice, and her music is really, it's like, you know, when you hear certain music and you get goosebumps from listening to music, you know, it's so weird. She's like one of the only people besides John Legend where like I hear everything that they do, and I want to go to the piano and start writing. Well, the album came about because I went to Hollywood on American Idol, and Jacksonville University was the first one to put out a press release about it. I didn't even know. I was like, how the hell did they find out about it, you know? And once they found out, then it was funny because then the Times-Union called, and Fox 30 called, and you know, all these different things started happening. And then about a year and a half later, I was approached by Dr. Thomas Harrison, and he said, we have a record label at JU now, and we sign an artist once a year, and we would like to know if you would like to be that artist. And I was like, sure, definitely. Well, the idea was like a big FU to American Idol, because they want you to fit inside of one genre, and I disagree with that. You know, there's so many different types of music, and the goal was to have songs about interpersonal relationships, but each song have a different genre or feel to it, to show like a whole spectrum of like, hey, you know, you don't have to fit into one genre. So
this is called Like It To Be. I hope you like it. It has a good meaning.
Dr. Harris used to play the piano at this club called the Metro, and Tommy came in. This is during the recording of the album. I didn't have a name for the album yet, you know, or even song or track titles during the recording of the album, you know. It just like kind of sort of went along as we went. So he said, what's strange about your album is that there's not really any certain style or type. It's just like you're running the gamut. And I said, how about Love Songs for the Gamut? Wouldn't that be a great title album? And Tommy was like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. So, and it stuck. Had a nice ring to it. I really like Lunatric because it was the first time I actually got to create music electronically. Like, I mean, I created the song on the piano first, but then to turn it and to make it into like some kind of sort of, you know, bubblegum pop sounding kind of thing, you know, was kind of sort of a challenge because the instrumentation constantly changed. But I like the fact that the meaning is that, you know, you can never trust anybody who you date. You don't know what they're really like until like you know, you date them for a while, and then you find out come in the end that they're crazy. So I just was like, they're a lunatic. And then I was like, no, they're not. They're a lunatric, because we only dated for a couple of months. So I was like, you know, that person didn't get over it, and they started to do some little crazy things that made me take a step back and look at myself and said, did I ever do that to somebody before? Oh man, yeah, I did. I don't really like that too much, you know. I was like, I can't believe that I did that to somebody else, you know.
I see you, baby, looking away.
I've already written songs. I'm always constantly writing songs about personal experiences. So yeah, it has to be something that happens to me that would be a good idea for a song, you know.
Got to be up early in the morning, so baby, I got all night.
Barry Manilow said it best in Hollywood Week. Luck has nothing to do with, oh, I'm lucky. It has to do with talent meets opportunity. Take an opportunity that's in front of you and run with it, and all the doors will just start opening. That and start doing more live performances and getting to know people and introducing yourself and putting yourself out there and making connections, because those connections are the things that will help you further advance your career with popular music.
I know some place that is quiet if you would like to go. If you don't wanna, please take my number and then we can take it slow. I know that you want me, baby, I can see it in your eyes. You don't have to be shy, baby, you don't even have to try. I know that you want me, baby, I can see it in your eyes. And if you say